Welcome everybody to another YouTube exclusive Danganronpa episode. We're going to be searching around the school here. Let's see where the heck everything is going down. We haven't been able to find it yet, but there's not many places left to look, so let's keep looking around. I've done everything I need to here in the gym. The only thing left is Kyoko's room. I need to find Byakuya and ask him. Oh look, they gave me the mouse cursor indicator again. I think we'll be fine. So we need to go get Byakuya. Can I just get to Kyoko's room? It might be that we could just... Oh. Byakuya should be in the middle of his own investigation right now. Once he's done with his search, he'll probably head back to the garden. Alright. Garden time. Yeah, sometimes they'll just really heavily lead you towards a certain thing, but I mean, I guess that's good. You don't want to be just like randomly searching around a lot. Alright, so we got that, we got this, we got... Is there a staircase behind? No. Staircase is this way. And now, I believe there's only one floor left to go to, right? I'm not that familiar with this floor though. There we go. Okay, now we should be able to get to the garden. Yep. It's not that one. It is this. Yeah. You think you can go soon, Byakuya? You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go. Wait for me! Byakuya walked out without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Alright. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then... and it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Oh. So, this is Kyoko's room. Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I'd better not look inside. Okay. There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration. What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. Doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that. But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo. Woodblock key has been added to the truth bullet section. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. Oh, we can't check the drawer? Oh, whoops. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have, anyway? This is one of the monitors. Okay, so that's it then. Hey, I think it would be wise to look around a bit more. You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko. Boy. You can't be serious. That's why you made me take my time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of more direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this? Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it somewhere. I found it! What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something certainly has happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets. That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78 student registry. Mukuro Ikisawa. It appears to be Mukuro Ikisawa's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and... That's it. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said that a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name Mukuro Ikisawa. Sex female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Nice! Mukuro's profile has been added to the Truth Bullet section. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things just as an ordinary person. But then, I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. You recognize it? The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard that says that Fenrir is already... Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Oh, it's you. Huh? What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile? So what if we did? Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know. Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about these regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying that you have to follow your own rules as well? Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. When you all first got together in the main hallway back when, there were 15 people there, right? Wow, look at this. It's quite the bunch of people that we don't see anymore. I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying... That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you. The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16? Then...
戦場ムクロ、この学園に潜む16人目の高校生。超高校級の絶望と呼ばれる女子高校生。戦場ムクロに気をつけて。
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is... Why?
Huh?
Huh? Did you say something? Why are you telling us all this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know? Make sense? Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously? You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Monokuma's account. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand... Oh yeah, I guess we've never seen Kyoko's hands. The tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said there were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? What? Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap? God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves Mukuro is connected to the case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case? Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind. Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? Well, that's a good point. Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense, then, to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They wanted to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo are really connected. Well, are you coming? Hurry up and check the locker. That's what we're here for, after all. It was 6, right? There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys, just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we got found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers. Makoto, do you see the locker farthest from the right? That's the one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the one we found on that locker.
So,
Well, just try it. What about the fact that there was a giant number 6 on it? Wouldn't that indicate to you that you need to use it on number 6? I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made out of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows! Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain? If it is, that means this must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow, but how could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape! I think that's all the locker has to offer. Is something wrong? It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue to the next location. Huh? What next location? There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Makoto was part of? But how are we supposed to find out more about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school do you go to do research on something? Research? Oh, come on, Makoto. Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info the general public doesn't have access to. We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I like being on Byakuya's team. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand, and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand. Okay. Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Byakuya actually looks a lot like Makoto from this angle. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they're a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them away from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded. What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, as an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it says Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad, they have the wolf tattoo on their hand, because we saw the wolf tattoo. That means it would be Makoto who is killed. Would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Okay. They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean? Makoto Ikusawa's profile has been updated. Yeah, baby. Deduction, my dear Watson. I'm a regular Byakuya.
時間はありとあらゆる生物、物質、現象に地味ですが確実な攻撃を浴びせ続けているのです。僕らは少しずつ着実にダメージを負っている。そのことをもっと自覚するべきなのです。というわけで時間ですよ。じゃあお前らはいつもの場所にさっさと集合してください。うぷぷ、また後でね。
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. Alright, so if Mukuro is the murdered person, then honestly, whether or not it's Kyoko or Mukuro, it doesn't bode very well for Kyoko, because if Mukuro was killed, that means Kyoko's the killer, and that means she would get executed and killed either way. So Kyoko's dead whether or not she's the one that's the corpse. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? What? Are you jealous? Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for a full 5 minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10. What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet? Maybe he died again. What should we do? Should we just keep waiting here, or what? Jesus. No! Did I scare you? I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh? I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here, now can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Whoa, sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting for 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look. I'm here and no rule's been broken. Kyoko! Kyoko, you're still alive? No, it's a ghost! Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You'll need to save some of the fun for later, right? But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late? I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I'll bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of ya. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko? So you really didn't die? Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right, now we gotta deal with a ghost! I told you, stop talking! Come on, let's go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me! Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long. I'll be happy when this trial's all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor? There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out? Oh, just now. I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late. Sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to.
違うわ。
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
つまり
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Kyoko's account!
ちょっと
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble.
苗木
We
君
can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
どうやら
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would you say it's a crucial moment for her?
じゃあね
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the doors slid shut. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusty darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable amount of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every part of my eyes, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was a blinding light of despair. Whoa. Oh, I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we all got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. All right, ladies and gents. Well, we probably shouldn't read all the info at the end of the episode because then we'll forget it by the time the next one starts. So guys, that's going to do it for this Danganronpa episode. Thank you everybody for joining the show. Now, if you haven't done so already, make sure you're subscribed on this YouTube channel so that you can see all the episodes of this as they come out. They come out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 times a week, every single week. So keep your eyes on here. And guys, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching the show. Bye-bye.